Hello, my name is Commander Chris O'Neill. First and foremost, we're all grieving for the families and friends who lost loved ones today, those injured, and everyone impacted by this horrific, senseless, random act of violence. I served as the incident commander on scene. I was present at approximately 10:14 when this started. There was an active shooter incident that occurred in downtown Highland Park during our 4th of July holiday parade this morning. This was an active incident, and all individuals are still urged to shelter in place at this time. Highland Park Police and numerous federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies are searching for the suspect. The suspect is currently described as a male white, approximately 18 to 20 years old, with longer black hair, a small build, and wearing a white or blue t-shirt. A firearm has been recovered from the scene. We have secured the perimeter around downtown Highland Park and are continuing our searches. At this time, 24 people have been transported to Highland Park Hospital. 6 are confirmed deceased. Anyone with video, photos, or other evidence are urged to contact Highland Park Police Public Safety Dispatch at 847-432-7730. We will provide a tip line. This information will be in short order. Thank you.
This morning at 10:14, our community was terrorized by an act of violence that has shaken us to our core. Our hearts go out to the families of the victims during this devastating time. On a day that we came together to celebrate community and freedom, we're instead mourning the tragic loss of life and struggling with the terror that was brought upon us. While we've all felt the burden of this terrible act, I want to pause and thank the first responders who ran towards the danger to render aid during this active shooter situation. We saw individuals who responded selflessly and put themselves at risk to save others. We've had an outpouring of support from federal, state, county, and fellow municipalities of resources and offers of condolences and concern, and we will avail ourselves of everything that they offer to us immediately. At this point, we know that 6 people have lost their lives, and we are grieving for them and their families, members of our community who came out to celebrate together and instead faced this terror. Another 24 have been transported to the hospital. Multiple agencies, including the FBI and state police, are working with our local authorities, and the governor has offered his full support. What we know at this time is this is an active situation, and we urge everyone to remain indoors and be on high alert but remain calm. Please contact your loved ones and ensure that they're safe, and let them know that you're safe as well. This situation, as you know, is evolving rapidly, and we will continue to update you as we gain information and stabilize the situation. Thank you.
On what was supposed to be a day of family celebration, horror.
On a day that we came together to celebrate community and freedom, we're instead mourning the tragic loss of life and struggling with the terror that was brought upon us.
Terrifying moments as shots began firing and crowds were scrambling for safety.
I just remember seeing smoke on the ground. We were literally close by to where it all happened. I remember hearing shootings.
Police say the suspect was firing into crowds from on top of a building. This woman says her best friend's sister was feet away from meeting up with them when she was shot.
I'm sorry, for her sister, and, I'm here for her, and I hope that she gets better.
This man says he ran with his son to safety and saw victims wounded and bleeding and an officer cradling a child.
I just saw an officer carrying him, and then he was just knocked out. So I pray that he fainted.
Police say a rifle has been recovered and that the suspect is a white male between 18 and 20 years old. The Highland Park Parade shooting is the kind of holiday violence that the Department of Homeland Security and other law enforcement branches have been concerned about. With a busy travel weekend, fewer COVID restrictions, and larger celebrations, a heightened alert for more threats from extremists and lone wolf attackers. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says his office is closely watching the situation and that state police are assisting in the investigation. Justin Finch, ABC News.